We are back, everybody. I'm starting a bit later today, almost 6 p.m. But I have some other things to do, so it's okay though. I think it's also better just to start a day ahead anyway. Like build up a queue ahead so that I can just release it instead of having to do it on the day of, because it's not live anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, so today we're gonna start with this. This is the next menu item. I'm supposed to take a photo with the scape mode. This is introducing us to scape mode. Okay, I like this. Looks cool. It's like a Vision Gran Turismo VGT version of a Lambo. Yes, sir. Okay. Yeah, and here you can rotate the car, move it back and forth. Pretty basic, but yeah, as you see the background there is a photo, but it has like volumetric lighting. I think you can make it go faster, but you don't have to. The wheel can turn a little bit, maybe turn the other way. I won't spend too much time here, it doesn't really matter. Headlight, high beam. Okay, that's good. Yes, I already turned them on. Focus. It's like camera settings. They actually have like camera settings that you would see in a real camera. Some of them. So you get aperture, shutter speed, aperture if you lower it. So it's like a simulator. Like a camera simulator. Okay. 16:9 aspect, sure. Okay, why not? And then effects. You could spend way too much time in here. I like a little bit of film grain, but yeah. I think I'm just gonna call it here. We'll maybe go here to take like thumbnail pictures in the future, but I don't think I need to show you guys all that. Maybe a dedicated video in the distant future. Just press the triangle button to take a picture here. Alright, cool. There it is. Save to your library. I didn't have much credit, like I can't take too much credit because they set this up themselves. Yeah, that's it. They're the ones who set it up, and then we just hit button. Yeah, feel free to skip ahead here. I'm just gonna... Okay, try a mountain. This is the next cup. Okay, so it's a cup for this. The next championship. I bet we can use the Camaro for all of this. And then so I turned on the TV in the back as well, so something's happening back there. I'm still figuring things out, but I think it's a good system. Did I say hi to the new subscribers? We crossed, I would say, a pretty major milestone today. 10 subscribers. Where'd you guys come from? We're ahead of schedule. I was supposed to just get one a day. You know what? Before we get into the championship, I kind of want to set up buy a car. Although maybe not today. We don't have to do it today. All right, I'll just turn this off. But nah, it's okay. New recording. I wish it didn't pause like that. Okay, wait. Championship is down here, isn't it? Trial Mountain National. Oh, we need a license. I forget you need licenses to do this. It should be easy enough. Wait, what am I in? National A license. Okay, it's like a whole thing. Alright, I guess that's what the warm-up today is going to be then. Licensing. Slow start today, huh? Alright, we don't need to read it. Out and out. Yep, that's the racing line. It's manual in third gear. Yeah, I'm glad I set up the camera. If you guys can see, you guys can see the shifting, because that, for some reason, is really satisfying to me. Now there's a silver, easy silver. It's really satisfying to do the heel toe. I'm not doing it perfectly, I'm sure, but even then. That was uneventful. I believe this car is paddles only, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's paddle, so I can't use. I shouldn't anyway, it doesn't make any sense. Drama free, huh? So these license tests, like I mentioned in the first few videos, like this is where you learn how to control a car. If you can master these, if you can get gold, ideally, if you can get gold here, you can probably do alright in the races. So it's like a driving test, driving lessons. Okay, manual again. I think that's third. Monza. Been a much slower car than the Murcielago that we've been racing in the past few days. I don't think we raced it yesterday, did we? That's pretty bad. It's a nice looking number, but it's pretty bad. Maybe we should spend some time here. But I just want to show you how it's pretty easy. Here, this one's pretty challenging, I think. This is Tokyo again, Tokyo Expressway. I think it's a slightly different layout. Don't need to shift much. Just a slight lift. If that. I don't even think I need to lift. I have to shift up there. Again, cool number, right? I don't want to sit here and like redo it until I get gold. Not for a video, I don't think that would be very... Once I'm better, maybe I'll come back up. Wet tracks, yeah, eventually we'll have to rain on... We'll have to rain on racetrack. We'll have to race on wet... We'll have to race in wet condition. I can't speak. Spa. Pretty famous racetrack if you're into F1 or any other motorsports. It's in Belgium. Okay, easy silver. Would be nice if we can get a instant gold one of these days, huh? That would be cool. I'm just not used to any of them, these cars. Okay, this one would be paddle shifting. Monza again. Easy bronze. I'm like a second off from gold. I hope I don't lose subscribers like this. But yeah, just skip forward if you think this is boring. We just need to get the license so that we can start racing. Catalunya in Spain. We raced here. Was it last week? Yeah, that was last week's Daily Race C, yeah? Okay, not great. Pickup truck. I don't like these. Dirt road. It's automatic. Is it automatic? It is automatic, yeah. I mean, it's oh yeah, see, okay. It's different physics. I don't even know if it's accurate. Maybe it is. I mean, sometimes when you get it right, and the replay looks really cool, like you're drifting around, because there's so little traction. I hope we pass at least. Okay, at least we pass. Yeah, I got no license. I'm basically just doing the bare minimum here. Should I? Can I get a gold here maybe? Suzuka. Suzuka's always nice. Right at the edge. Very unnecessarily. I'll show you what it's like to grind them. Just for one of them maybe. It's trial and error. It's just like time trial. Okay, that was worse than earlier. So you just like, okay, I brake too late there. I brake too early there. I didn't need to lift there. Lock up. It's just like any racetrack. Okay. Yeah, you could be here for a pretty long time if you don't know what you're doing like I am right now. I think I need to brake way earlier into that hairpin to set it up properly. I'm doing worse and worse. Early here? Huh, slower. So... yeah, once you start, it's kind of hard to stop. It's not enough. What is it? Step on the accelerator when you exit from a hairpin. Okay. I think I exited on second earlier. Yeah, see, that makes a difference. So I guess when you shift up, it loses a little bit of that momentum. It has to spend time to shift. So power out on second. Brake here. A tiny bit faster. Yeah, you get the gist of it. I don't want to stay here for too long. Yes, kind of giving up, but we don't have forever. Okay, we just pass this and then call it a day. I mean, not call it a day. We'll move on to the championship. Another manual car. Right hand drive. Wait. Because I can't tell what gear I'm in. I think I was already in 4th? Okay, I was in 3rd. Okay. More difficult than I thought. Maybe just brake early. Maybe just brake here. Brake earlier than that. Huh. The Supra like pitches forward when I brake. Maybe here? That's so early. Just let it roll through. Okay. Yeah, it's the suspension. I passed. You know, that's good enough. That's good enough. These are very challenging because you're no longer racing just against an AI. You're racing against time, which is, it doesn't discriminate. We got the license anyway. Yeah, it doesn't discriminate. You either get it or you don't. Got ourselves a free car. Sirocco. Yeah, you just need bronze. You can come back when you feel like it. I don't feel like it right now. Trial Mountain. Did it have any requirements? Did it have, I don't know if it had, sorry, I'm gonna back out and see if it had any requirements. So if we can use a different car, maybe we will. Because we bought that Nissan Amuse. Oh, it has to be a US road car. And suggested PP is 600. Sorry. So basically what we were in. I figured. I just wanted to make sure. This car is 637, so yeah, we have more than enough power to do this. Let's go. First race. What was that? I don't think I even needed to brake there. This one looks familiar, huh? It's from last week's daily race B. I did that last week too. Tesla ahead. Wow. Here's where we'll really gain on them. The straight line speed is just crazy, so just weaving back and forth for fun. 6th gear. Okay, I'll try to brake early here. Photographer. I think the orange car there is third position. No, it's not. There's 4 cars ahead. Okay, one more lap after this. We'll brake early. I think now we're in third position. I don't think we need a second there, but I missed the gear. Okay. You can basically just stay in third and drive the whole thing, rather than having to shift so much. Whoa, 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 whoa. These cars are dangerous, man. Yeah, that's it. The Viper, the red Viper there is our target for first. Let's weave again. So much power on this straight line. I think they're holding back though, so. Just roll through here. This is where we almost crashed earlier. I think I see my tread marks. Just bring it home. Oh. Rather uneventful. I'm not completely in love with this track. I missed the shift. Yeah. It's a fictional track. We are in first though, so decent warm up. I've been trying to create a simpler template for my shorts. Like instead of having the blender steer branding so loudly, I'm just gonna have it blank. Just this camera, that camera, that's it. I think it like auto drives so much in the beginning. Weird. This is reverse. Okay, that makes it interesting. Yeah, instead of having so much branding, I don't think people like that. It feels like it's so commercial. It isn't. Like, I'm not sponsored by anybody. It's just, I just bought the domain because, you know, I can host my links there. Like a simple HTML page to host my links instead of using something like Linktree. Plus, besides, you don't know if you create a brand, might as well get the domain, the .com domain, if it's available. But yeah, it could be misunderstood. I get it. I don't like ads either, so I think it's nice to be able to provide like a clean experience if I can afford to, which I'm not losing any money, so yes, I can afford to do that. I also don't want to put any ads on my videos for as long as I can. I know sometimes YouTube put ads on their own, so for those, there's nothing I can do. How early do we have to brake there? We made it though. I'm not very familiar with the backwards layout, but I gotta say, maybe it flows slightly better. It's a little bit more fun. Yeah, I like this right-hander here. I know this is a fast turn normally, so it should. Okay. We have to brake here normally, so we're in 5th right now. Money shift. Shifted into the wrong gear. Just kept it out of that car there. The orange one. I don't know that one. Challenger? Dodge. It's a Dodge. Dodge what? Challenger, yeah? I'm just trying to read. Okay, I need to... We'll pass them on the straight, so I'm not too concerned, but... maybe a bit distracted. Yeah, I was gonna buy a car, Group 3 car, to race with, to make a new livery and everything, but I think I'll delay that for a little bit longer. I'm just gonna try to find what other car do I want to use. Okay, I think I'm a bit late. I don't think we're winning this one. That was horrible. We're passing, I know. But after that crash, I don't think we're winning anything. It got dark really quickly, didn't it? Yes, let's blame the lighting change. It was disorienting. Haha. How did we get that? I think they slowed down. I missed it again. Okay. We got it. Easy enough. Okay. I think we could probably use our Nissan then after. Okay. Level 10. Missions. Okay. Nothing crazy. Not terribly exciting, but moving on to sport mode, I think. Let's see, depending on, grab this cafe ticket here, and then depending on the time, we may do some online sport trials. Oh, we unlocked Fuji. Nice. Okay, we unlocked a lot of stuff actually. Yeah, depending on the time, we may do some sport races or we may do online time trial. Nice. I think that's all of them. That's all of the locations that we can unlock. So in Legend Cars, let me show you. All the classic ones, the really expensive ones are in here. So you can't find these. These are like special cars. Legend. Super Bird. Okay, that's what that's called. This is a nice one, but I can't spend it right now. I don't have the credits. Yeah. Sometimes they go up and down. You see those arrows there? The price actually fluctuate based on, I think, real market values, which is pretty interesting. We don't have this Corvette C2, but yeah, we can't afford to waste it right now. We only have 2 million. Okay, daily race B, both B and C are coming up. I haven't really done that well with B. It would be kind of not satisfying if we never do well with B, so maybe we can change that. Supra looks nice. Why don't we use a Supra? Is it a meta? I don't think the Supra is a meta. Qualifying, let's find out. I think the meta is still the Mazda. Yep, Mazda Atenza Group 4, yeah. Okay, we don't have time for 2 laps. It's basically a road car, this one. It looks like a race car from the outside, but inside it's just a road car. Right-hand drive. Very controllable. Yeah, there's the interior, basically unmodified. So it also means that it has no information. Not great visibility. But not bad either. It's alright. Kind of sounds very tame, doesn't it? Drives well enough. This track has lots of right-hand turns, so being right-hand drive, I mean, it may be an advantage. It may be. You can really hit those apexes that are on the right. And conversely, these will be a little bit different. It turns well. I must say I do like it. Yeah. Very trouble-free, drama-free. Cool. That was probably a pretty slow lap, but just stay out of trouble. We'll be okay. I could probably cut that corner a lot more if I want to get faster. Yeah, aside from like 2 turns, I think all of them are right-hand turns on this track. Oh yeah, I need to remember not to claw my hands as I race. It looks pretty ugly. Like this. I don't know why I do that. Let me try. I don't want to grip it like too harsh either. That was a lock up there. The power's out nicely in first. I think, yeah, it's nice that the video showed me my bad habits of grabbing the wheel weirdly. It comes from trying to hover on the shifting paddles here. There you go. Okay, I don't know what our time was, but that's okay. We'll just try to follow. Wow, they're fast. Oh, males. Males was in one of our shorts. Low SR means low IQ. Oh my goodness, look at their SR. D, D, okay, there's one DS, but like D, E, C, 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 C. Lobby full of laundry. We'll be okay. Just don't mess with G Money and everybody else. Wow. Okay, there's another Supra, so it should be okay for another person to pick it. I want to test out the cars, but at the same time, I'm losing my muscle memory of every time I switch. Okay. Nobody has the same livery as us anyway, at least. It's nice. I thought there was a black car behind us. The livery kind of changed or something? Oh, it's in front of us. Okay. What do we do? Just stay here, I guess. Clean enough? Oh my goodness. It begins. We do not want to mess with this boy. I'm not messing with you, okay? We didn't have to go that wide there, man. Okay, there was a ghosting there. There's a lot of ghosts behind us. But yeah, everybody behind us has kept it clean. Please don't unghost. Okay. What I can do here. Just keep it tight on the inside line. The dirty driver is right behind us, so... Or actually, no, that's not it. Yeah, we went super slow. Slowly. Yeah, we're super slow. Let them through. I'm letting you through. You don't have to hit me. Okay, you're all good. That, I don't know if you saw that. It went right through us. The other Supra. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to touch him there. I think he was a little cautious to not hit us, so that's fine. And we're cautious not to hit him. Yeah, that's all we gotta do. Just keep up so you're close to other cars and have a good time. I think I may end it early today. I'm getting really hungry. After this race, we'll just call it a day. Short day today, but you know, we got a championship in. I'm just driving based on just instincts right now. Not really thinking too much. I think we may have cost that Porsche to go deep, but problem. We're keeping up with this pair. I think both of these are DS's. Let's see. I think we should have like 1 or 2 more laps. Look at that. Some action happening in front there. They're going defensive, allowing us to catch up. I just hope they don't. I think they see us. He's like blocking the inside. Okay. He gave us back the line. Wow. Good job. Whoa. I spoke too early, didn't I? That's okay. Yeah, we were just trying to mind our own business, and then we just got bumped out. And then that Mazda's not too happy. Look at that. What are they doing? I think Mustang is clean here. Nice. That Mazda is crazy. I'm not trying to overtake here. We probably could have done it, but it's dangerous to go side by side there. We're in last place anyway, I think, like second to last. Maybe not great to bump. But the car is allowing me to take my lines properly. That's the Supra. Supra's fine. I like it. I like the Supra. Yeah, we don't have to do too many sport mode races today. It's Friday night. Let's just do this one, and we'll call it good for now. I might look at the replay just to see. Okay, I distracted myself. Just to see the level of carnage that went down. Might be pretty interesting. Where's it? comfortably keeping up with this Mustang. He's gone wide. He left us space, we're leaving him space. It's all good. I think this is it though. We don't have another chance to take the position. We have a much better exit. Well, much is wasn't that much better. That's fine. P12. Yeah, DS. There you go. Don't know what this Mustang was doing. Wasn't that Tinkerbell? Okay. Oh, maybe that was E-Bed. G Money left. That's not going to be good for his. Can we at least get clean race bonus? No, we didn't even get clean race bonus. GG. Let's see. Devin. Thanks for the clean race. Is he still here? Devin the Dev. Okay, DS. Tinkerbell talks a lot. You shouldn't do that because players can report you for insults and then they'll ban your account. I don't think anybody's talking to us, huh? Devin. I'm waiting for Devin to say something if he does. Maybe I shouldn't talk and chat. Oh, cool. See, it was worth waiting. Yeah, Devin, see you around. I always like to see people being kind to one another. There's no reason not to be, I mean. It's like Friday night. We don't need to keep this picture, do we? The demo picture? Yeah. Now that you've seen it, I'm going to delete it. Let's see what happened. That's not us, okay. Pretty uneventful. This was fine, that's fine. Side-by-side action. Lord Vader. Okay, so not much going on. Yeah, I'm proud of us, I'm proud of myself, keeping things clean. Even if I'm finishing 12th, because when I first started sport mode, not with this account, with my original account, I thought I was a clean racer, but if I look at the replay, it's very bad. Just unaware. So I'm sure some of these others are similar, but there are some clearly obvious ones. So we kept it out of here. So we were fine, and then G Money or whoever that was tried to go through us. We were doing fine. We were like chasing the other Supra. We were doing like this was fun. This was quite fun. And then, not sure what happened. Not sure what happened here. Okay, that's what happened. Okay, let's watch from here. Giving one another space. He just straight up took us out. That's it. There's no explanation, no additional penalties. Yeah. And then, who was it? That was so crazy. Was it Tinkerbell? Was it Tinkerbell or was it this E-bed? It was Tinkerbell. Tinkerbell was trying to be crazy. Trying to like take people out and stuff. Ghosting is a thing. And then we had a decent drive with Devin. There's so many masters, it's hard to keep track who's who. I don't like races where one car is just the car to use. It's very hard without the HUD. But I don't want to complain too much. It's a nice little battle. Following him here, we tried to be patient. He went in. That's what it's all about. You drive at your limit while still being respectful. Nice, okay. Even, yeah, I could even clip that little thing into a short. It doesn't really matter what position I finished at. I'm just gonna either pause or stop the recording. Let me just open the roulette. Alright. Yes. I think that's it. Okay. Alright, if I don't come back, thanks for watching. Okay. I decided to come back. Let's do one more race. One sport race is too little. I think the next race I want to do, once again, is Daily Race C. But let me maybe pick a different car. Let's pick a different car. One that's maybe viable for us to use. I love that Ferrari, but let's choose the Porsche, since it might be the one that I want to buy. I do want to make sure that it's still, even though we might be like same livery as the other defaults, we just have to make it work. It's not the meta this week, so yeah. People who are driving the Porsche aren't driving it because it's fast, they're driving it because they're used to it. But that's the difference. So Porsche also has a decent number of displays here. Give me 1 second. Let me check something. Okay, good. It has really clear gearing information. Turns super nicely being a rear. So yeah, if I buy a car, I think I should buy the Porsche. I'm being very frugal and intentional with the credits. I don't have to. I mean, I could just buy whatever. This just adds to that level of immersion, you know, being intentional. It is very loud, so maybe I'm talking too loudly here right now. I'll be mindful of that, not to scream. I think it also has some blind spot lights, I hope. Well, it turns nicely. Turns very nicely. good rotation, good visibility. I don't even recall if we've driven the Porsche with this ever since I started doing this. Yeah, it rotates very nicely, so under trail braking it really it just goes where I pointed. No wonder why so many people go for this option. It's definitely nice to have a favorite car. You're used to how it performs. Powers out nicely on first. Not as much headroom, I would say, as the Ferrari. In first gear, I mean. What is this time? Yeah, that was easily a 203.5, which is basically our fastest time. Maybe it's just luck. Turns differently for sure. It feels more nimble. Yeah, as you can see, the delta is very clear. Ferrari was clear too. Okay, I was a little bit late there. Let's see if we can push it now that we know. Steering feels really responsive. Jinx myself. But yeah, I think I like the Ferrari sound a lot more. So decent, I think. Just trying to see what other information it has. Does not have lap count though. Oh no, it does. What am I talking about? There's lap 2 right there. Does it have race position? We probably have time for 2 more. 2 and a little bit. Not as fast as the last lap in this first sector. But we haven't messed up, so. I like that it didn't really lose power if I don't shift up immediately. Some cars really loses power if you forget to shift. Rotates. Just enough to get through there. I don't think I needed to lift. think that's probably close to our fastest time, if not our actual fastest time. Long, straight, lots of room to think about your next move. Break later here. Okay, so I used to break at 150 or like right after 150, but it looks like I have much more room than that. As in, I can break it much later than that. Okay, that second sector was worse. Just experimenting. Oh, nice. Very fast sector. Yeah, it's very nimble. No lockups that I've heard so far. That is our best time, 2:02.63. It's hard not to like the Porsche. So we're faster out of there, but we were much slower in turn one. Can't power out too early there. Understeers. Just let it turn a little bit first. Just out of curiosity, but you can almost full throttle there. No wonder why there were some incidents there. Because the track kind of narrows a little bit, as some people might try to take it full throttle. So in that scenario, yeah, I need to remember not to go side by side with anybody there. Okay, I hope that last time registered. Well, we are in pole position. That's a first. DS though, yeah, have a good race. That's our first pole. Everybody's DS. Great. Great to see that. At least they're not super dirty. They might still be, you know, accidentally dirty. Okay. We should be comfortably within this like we might be able to win. I hope we can turn the pull into a win for the first time on the channel. That'd be nice. Sequoia is a unknown. Didn't set a qualifying time, so they might be fast or they might just not have set one. Let's just focus on our own race. First pole. That's Buzz Lightyear. Two Supras. The same livery right there next to one another. Many Supras actually. Oh, it's a long wait time. Quite a bit of distance to car number 2. Hope that means we can take the first corner safely. We just have to keep it clean. But look at how much they're gaining because of the slipstream. Wow. We gave them space. They gave us space. A little bit of a tap is fine. We'll take it back, maybe. Just that slipstream just came out of nowhere. But no major incidents into turn 1. That's a first for this race this week. Did I crash him? I guess that's karma. I guess that's karma. Alright. We got crashed into. Our wheel slightly crooked. That happens in pole. Man. Yeah, our wheel's still crooked from the crash. That's the other Porsche that we just passed. So we have to look at the replay. That happens, it's alright. The Lambo was like too slow, allowing us to catch up, and then side by side there was bad. Let's see. We have enough pace to catch people up, so I think it'll be fun anyway. I'm surprised ghosting didn't help out there. Stayed on the brake for too long. Wow, okay. The understeer is crazy when you brake for too long. You need to lift. You need to trail off the brake. Yeah, I'm like a bit thrown off after the crash. That happens. This is where it happened earlier. like the Porsche. Very controllable. Feels nice and light. We'll catch up to this Subaru near the end of this straight, or even like soon. So we'll have to make a move. We just have to do it. It doesn't make sense to bump right now. It's too much of a speed difference to bump. Trail. Out of the wall, I'm sorry. Yeah, we slowed a lot there. Maybe braking at 150 is probably good, better, safer. Our lap time's improving. Why do I always jinx myself? I hear cars going in the other direction. Screaming in the other direction, actually. This hobby takes a lot of time, especially if you race online like this, because you have to wait 30 minutes every daily race C, let's say. You do like a couple of those, already an hour. If you have a bad result, then you want to try again. So yeah, yeah, without a slipstream, we're so much slower on this first straight here. I see a car up ahead. I see the beginning of a car. Okay, yeah. Two cars. We're 4 laps in. It does the hairpin so nicely in comparison. There was yellow flag being waved, but I think it was for the car that we overtook, so it's... I don't think we did anything illegal. We have 2 seconds to gain from that time, according to our qualifying. 2 seconds. Where do I find 2 seconds from? I see 3 cars up ahead. 4 cars. I have to wait for the car to settle before I power out of that one. Yeah, gaining fractions of a second per lap isn't gonna help us win, but we can minimize our loss. Another incident going into this corner again. We'll follow the Viper. I don't think the Viper wants to give us his slipstream. We'll get it anyway though. I'm not even trying to get it, it's just, I think it just happens. We just get towed. I think he broke enough of it that we're not going to overtake easily on the straight. He knows racing, I guess. See how we can overtake. It's something I need to work on, overtaking a slightly slower car. Like that? Not like that. Okay. Well, at least he didn't crash out because of it, but I don't think that was our fault. We got caught up. Wow. Nice. Nice dive. Props to him, he made it stick. Viper is driving very defensively. He'll get our slipstream. Yeah, he can go for it. We lost about 5 seconds last lap, I would say. Conservatively speaking. Viper's also very fast in a straight line. That's why he chose it, I'm sure. He's giving us a nice tow. I don't mind. He takes that weird line. It makes him very slow through that corner. Or maybe the Viper doesn't turn that nicely. Maybe. So he has to take weird lines like that. Yeah, he did it better there. Good job. Breaks through these corners. Try to keep it clean. I could see it. I could see that he was trying to avoid me. He might go deep here again. That inside line is always going to be that deep. And he'll get the slipstream again. This car is kind of dirty, isn't it? You can do a side track. Whoa. Okay, let's see. There is no blind spot monitoring for the Porsche. We're very close to him now. We might even get the overtake. He doesn't have to drive so defensively every single corner. Wow. Yeah, so you don't have to. Take the inside, take the inside. Good. They gave him space there, plenty. We're catching up to one of these guys. Or maybe he just fell back. He rubs that wall every time. Almost every time. Defending again. Defending is fine, just as long as you can keep it out of the wall. Did somebody quit? Where'd that Supra come from? Okay, you gonna take the inside? Go ahead, sir. Take it. He looked like he was taking the inside and then he disappeared. Why did he spin? It's been eventful. It's been eventful. Looks like Viper either has his hazards on for fun or is actually chatting. I don't really want to check. We have enough space so that we can... some clean air. That encounter with the Supra was interesting. He just appeared out of nowhere and then he disappeared out of nowhere. Catching him easily through these twisty sections, but he won't let us pass, so is he clean or is he gonna rub us into the wall? Is he clean? I think we have our answer. That could give you a pretty hefty penalty if I remember correctly. Maybe he just has poor awareness. My wheel got crooked. I just felt it straighten up just now. So it was a pretty major push into the wall. Maybe it was too close to the penalty line for it to be served. But that's okay. As long as he finishes ahead of us, he won't be too upset, I don't think. Keeping us company. I forgot to shift. So it does lose power, maybe on the lower gears, like 1 to 3. I found in 5th and 4th even, you stay on the rev limit for a long time. Put ourselves into the wall a little bit there. Moment of truth. I don't know if he'll get the penalty around here. Don't pass anybody here. I don't know if we'll get a penalty for passing under that. But we made a stick. He's gonna get the speed unless he has a penalty. He can go for it. He doesn't have a penalty. All good. All good. Somebody slowed down there for some reason. We fought tooth and nail just to get 8th. That wasn't so bad. I liked it. It was fun. Where was what car was the Viper in front of us? Xander. Quite a few people left. Yeah, we would have been fine, if not for the beginning crash. I hope I didn't make anybody upset, that's all. It's not worth it. Okay, it's done. Okay. All good, all good. Let's check the replay. I'll wait a little bit just to see if anybody's upset at me. They look to be upset at each other. Oh wait, just a little bit. Xander left. So Xander's not, let's see, how many races has Xander done? He's done 122. Only 8 out of those are clean, okay. Alright, Xander. Thanks for the push. Okay, they're all good. Nobody's upset at us. I don't think. Yeah, it may seem like I'm overly careful when it comes to this, but I have been cussed at before for doing nothing. Like somebody else hit their car, and then they judged in that moment that it was my fault. So I guess it's just what happens when you deal with people online. You could be dealing with kids or old people or anybody really. Not that age has anything to do with it. Delete this one. Anybody could be anything. Let's see. Beginning. It's always eventful. Buzz Lightyear. Okay, but we did fine there. I gave him enough space, that's for sure. Enough space, enough space. I just wondered how... Okay, yeah, in the next bit is where we had contact. So very soon. But he finished second, so I don't think he's too upset. He can't be too upset. Okay. There's enough space for him. He didn't need to run into me. And it was Chester. Yeah, Chester bumped me. I'm sure by accident. Maybe. Yeah, I mean, my car was slow coming off of that contact. Unfortunate, but nothing you can do. That's enough space, yeah? You just go straight. But I think I'm putting too much faith on. I mean, I've gave him just enough. And then how did Chester do that? How is there such an overspeed? I'm at 94, yeah. And it just... Like he instead of bumping me from behind, he went into the gap. And that really ended him. Because that's like a pit maneuver. We made it back though. There's not much else until we had to fight with the Viper. Where is the Viper? There, the Viper. We just look at the end where the Viper bumped us. Was it the end of this lap? I think it was the end of this lap. Yeah, near here. Near here. This got squeezed into the wall. Both wheels are damaged. Front bumper damage. Yeah, that's too bad. It's fine. Let's see that again. From his perspective, just to give him the benefit of the doubt, what happened. It's a gap. Yeah. Like from his perspective, it looked like I could have just backed out of there. But he really squeezed me into that. That was always... I guess the track was closing in on itself. Yeah. So he's not really obliged to do anything, maybe. Oh well. That's what happened. How far away were we? Yeah, we were pretty far away. Just got stuck behind Xander. And P, man. I forget about this race, like, as soon as I stop recording. Well, and then when I cut the shorts, if I do. So it doesn't matter. Okay, thanks for watching.